Hi, Rooted.
Hi, everyone. Hope you're doing well. So we decided to have a precursor to Sunday's lesson so that we could give some explanation as to who one of the main characters are. So as you guys know, last week, the Holy Spirit had came and filled the hearts of the disciples. And now we are in the book of Acts, and we are discussing basically what the disciples are doing. So there was an individual who was persecuting Christians during this time, and that individual's name is Saul, and that's who we're going to be talking about today. Um, Saul was a Pharisee. He was very well known and high up in the Jewish community, and so he took it upon himself to make sure that he could wipe out followers of Christ because they were not following traditional Jewish rules. And so that's what the story is going to be about tonight, is about who Saul is and who he becomes.
Okay, so we want to read to you the story that's called A New Way to See. And it says, of all the people who kept the rules, Saul was the best. I am good at being good, he'd tell you. He was very proud and very good, but he wasn't very nice. Saul hated anyone who loved Jesus. He traveled around looking for them. He wanted to catch them and put them in prison. He wanted everyone to forget all about Jesus. He didn't believe Jesus was the rescuer, and he didn't believe Jesus was alive either. You see, Saul had never met Jesus, so one day, Jesus met Saul. Saul was on his way to Damascus when suddenly a dazzling light flashed like lightning. It was brighter than the sun. It was too bright. Saul shielded his eyes and fell to the ground. He heard a loud voice. It was too loud. It gave Saul a headache. Saul, Saul, said the loud voice, why are you fighting me? Lord, Saul answered, who are you? I'm Jesus, said the voice. When you hurt my friends, you are hurting me too. Saul's whole body trembled. Go to the city, Jesus said. I'll tell you what to do. When Saul opened his eyes, he couldn't see. His helpers had to hold his hand and lead him like a child. Saul was blind for 3 whole days, and yet it was as if he was seen for the very first time. Meanwhile, there was a man called Ananias who loved Jesus. Jesus came to him in a dream. Go to Saul and pray for him, and I will make him see again. Ananias knew all about Saul and how he hated Jesus' followers. Lord, he has come to hurt us. But Jesus told Ananias, Saul is the one I've chosen to tell the whole world who I am. So Ananias went to Saul. Brother Saul, Ananias said, it was Jesus you met on the road. And Ananias prayed for Saul. Suddenly, Saul could see again, but he saw everything differently. He wasn't mean anymore. He even changed his name from Saul to Paul, which means small and humble, the very opposite of proud. And do you know what Ananias' name means? The Lord is full of grace. Grace is just another word for gift, which is funny because that's what Paul's message was about from then on. So we wanted to give you a little background before we get to our story for Sunday, and we're really excited to be able to share that with you guys too. We'll see you soon. Bye.